all the beings who've been your mother. Then the next step is Lhunpo Nanda. Lhunpo Nanda. Then this is extraordinary compassion. This is like the vow. This is like, then if no other beings, nobody's going to help me, I'm going to help the beings. Then this is the main cause for Bodhichitta. The main cause for Bodhichitta. This is the Nirlengi Gyu for Jangsam, the mind of a Bodhisattva. This is the direct cause. The previous ones, great compassion, loving kindness, then repaying and recollecting and seeing your mother, seeing beings as your mother, then they're contributing causes, contributing factors. Then the main direct cause is when you decide in your heart that you cannot bear. You realize that all the beings are going through the suffering that you yourself are going through. Then you cannot bear any longer. Then you focus on enlightenment. Then you generate this great kind of compassion for beings. And then this turns into, flops over into Jangsam or Bodhichitta, which is the mind that very much wants to achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all the living beings. Then that type of mind is different than, say, meditating on that type of mind is different than, say, meditating on emptiness or impermanence. Then it's different. Then when you're meditating on emptiness, there's a subjective mind meditating on an object. Then in this kind of mind that very much wants to achieve enlightenment for all beings, then the main object is liberation, the wish to enlightenment, sunjuk. Then it's this wish to achieve the great mind of a Buddha. Then your mind is infused, your subjective mind is infused with this bodhicitta, this great compassion. Then there's many debates about how the main two objects of that mind are the wish to achieve enlightenment, then also to help all beings. Then these are two objects. Then there's big debates about then is it possible to hold bodhicitta in your mind? Two objects. You can't hold two objects in your mind. Then we'll talk about that sometime. It's a big debate. Then, kind of like meditating on Jangsam, Rinpoche said in Lojong the Dunma commentary, you have to keep generating it constantly, like when you have an enemy that you hate, you can't stand this person, then always in your mind you're generating, when you see this object, when you see this person, oh, I hate this person, oh, why don't they go away, I wish they would just die, then your mind is fixating on it again and again, and building up that same feeling towards him. Then Rinpoche says that this is how to meditate on bodhicitta. then you have that wish for enlightenment. And then you're always generating that great compassion in respect to that object. Then all day long, you generate this mind. All day long, constantly wear away at your self-cherishing mind. Then how to keep that mind is the next important step. Then keeping that mind in this life, then keeping that mind in future lives. Then Bodhisattva vows, they continue when you take, I should say, Pratimoksha vows, Dunma, then you take Bodhisattva vows, then there's Vajrayana vows. Then Bodhisattva vows, they keep on going with you from, then if you take Pratimoksha vows, they end with this life's end. Like monk's vows that I've taken, then it ends with this life. Bodhisattva vows, you pledge to keep from life to life to life. Continue working for the beings, the living, the suffering beings, suffering mother beings. Then Rinpoche says, then you have to review the 10 benefits of Bodhicitta, which we covered in the beginning of the class, the 10 benefits of Bodhicitta. Then review them. Then that helps you to maintain that mind in this life. Then he says to generate it 6 times a day. Generally, when you take on any kind of Dharma practice. Then there's vows. When you have refuge, or you have Bodhisattva vows, you agree to generate it 3 times during the day, then 3 times during the evening. So to keep Bodhicitta in this life, then you try to generate wishing, candy cane, approximate Bodhicitta. Then you try to generate that 6 times a day at least. Then the next one is, as you're doing all activities, try to remember the motivation for doing them. Anything, driving, to go to the grocery store, to get the food, to go cook the food, to eat the food, to eat, feed yourself so that you can make yourself strong, so that you can do Dharma and you can be of some kind of benefit to the beings. Then don't forget that the goal is to reach enlightenment while doing all those things so that you can help the beings. That's your main goal. That's your main Mahayana motivation in everything. Then they say you know when you have it when you're eating the food and you're still thinking about the beings. You know, you go to eat your food, but you're still thinking about the beings that you're going to be helping. Then it's almost like eating your food is almost like an interruption from the day of who I need to go help. Then that kind of mind. Then to keep Bodhicitta in this life, the last one is to focus on the 2 salts, the 2 collections, the collections of wisdom and the collection of merit.